So, hi everyone, good evening to all, and welcome to this new session. Just do let me know in the chat section if everything is fine, audible, and visible. Just do let me know in the chat section.
Get up to 35% off on your first.
Okay, I hope everything is fine, right? Please comment and do let me know in the chat section. Everything is fine? Yeah. Okay. Voice is clear? Voice audible? Okay, I hope so. Everything is fine. So hi everyone, welcome to this new session. So today we are going to discuss some coding problems, important coding problems. Actually, some of the problems already has been asked in the previous year examination. Okay, so we are going to solve those problems. I hope so excited, right? So before starting this today's session, let me introduce. I am Adarsh Gupta, currently working as a senior software engineer. I have around 3 years of experience in teaching as well as in IT field. Fine. And if you want to connect over the LinkedIn, you can connect me. If you have doubt, you can comment. You can ask your doubts in the YouTube comment section, or you can ask your doubts over the LinkedIn as well. Okay, fine. Okay, let's move to the our main problem today's. Yeah, let's read out the problem statement without wasting our time. A parking lot in a mall has R cross C number of parking spaces. Okay, each parking space will either be empty means 0 or full means 1. So basically empty means 0, full means 1. Fine. The status 0 or 1 of a parking space is represented as the element of the matrix. So basically we have matrix. Okay, so means we have a kind of, you can assume like this, we have a matrix and each cell containing either 0 or 1. 0 means empty, 1 means full. Okay, the task is to find the index of a row R. Listen carefully, we need to find the index of the row. So basically this is first row, second row, third row, right? In the parking lot that has the maximum number of parking spaces, full 1. So basically we need to find out that row which have or which containing the number maximum number of ones, parking spaces full means 1. So basically we need to find out that particular row which contains the maximum number of ones. Fine. Someone is saying, sir, could you please send me the record session? So basically, the recording session is available on the courses, to be honest. Okay. Okay, fine. So in the notes section, R cross C is the size of the matrix. So basically, R is nothing but the row, number of rows, and C is nothing but number of columns. So elements of the matrix M should be only 0 or 1. Fine. So basically this is our matrix now. So matrix is containing either zeros or 1. Okay, like this, anything either 0 or 1. Fine. So our target is to count the number of ones in each row. Whichever the row is containing maximum number of ones, I will return that particular row. Got it? So let's see the example, then we will get the better understanding. So this is number of rows, so you can assume m. So m is 3, and number of columns, you can assume n is equal to 3, right? So basically we need to create a matrix like this. So number of rows is 3, first, second, third, and number of columns is also 3. So you can assume this is and what is the elements? We need to take the elements from the user also. So 0 1 0, 0 1 0, then 1 1 0, then 1 1 1. So this is our matrix of the size 3 cross 3. Fine. and the output we are getting as 3. How? If you see, we already know this is 0th row, first row, second row, 0th column, first column, second column. So in the 0th row, there is only one 1, right? In the first row, there are only 2 ones. In the second row, we are getting 3 ones, 1, 2, 3. So this is the maximum ones, right? So the second row is the maximum one, containing the maximum one. So but in the output, we are able to see the 3. So basically, according to our assumption, 2 will be the right answer, but we are getting 3. So means whatever the row index, so here we have started row index from the 0th index, like 0, 1, 2, like this. Na? So that's why we are getting 2. But in the result, we are getting 3. So we need to add 1. Why? Because of first index basis. Here we have counted like indexing we did starting from 0. That's why we are getting 2. But the answer is returning on the basis of one index. Okay, getting my point? That's why we are getting 3. That is the third row. First row, second row, third row. Got it, everyone? Question is clear to all? Just do let me know in the chat section. Question is clear? If yes, then we will start thinking, then we will start coding part. Okay? So as the like we just saw the example, right? Just by seeing the example, the first approach is coming in our mind. Let's traverse each and every row and count the number of ones present in each rows, right now. So first we will traverse the first row and we will count the number of ones, and similarly we will traverse the second row also. We will now count the number of ones, that is 2 in this case, and here in the third row we are getting 3 number of ones, right now. So basically what we will do, we will just simply traverse over the linked list, not linked list, traverse over the matrix, given matrix. So we already know how to traverse. Indexing starting from 0 less than m, that is number of row, then I plus plus, and then for j is equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus, right? Then after, just simply like we will check in each rows. So that's why here I am defined one count variable starting from 0, because in each row I need to check na. So count 0. So every time we will check if matrix of this particular value, that is ij value is 1, then I will increase the count. Simple, right now. Okay, then after increasing the count, we will check whether this particular current row. So basically I have defined one more variable, that is max count, because I need to count the maximum na. So suppose max count is 0, so here I will check if the current count that I have calculated just now, if it is greater than max count, I will update our max count variable. Right now max count is equal to count, and also whatever the maximum count is coming in which row, so I will update the row index, because I need row index also na in the output to print. So here I need to define row index variable also. Suppose initialize with -1, right? You can initialize with either, so -1 is the best thing, so you can initialize. So whatever the I value, I will store in the row index. Why I? Because this particular loop is responsible for rows and this one is responsible for columns, right now. That's why. Yeah, that's it. And in the last, after closing this for loop, we will return the, or we will print the row index. Got it? I think logic is clear to all. This is very simple. If everything is fine, just do let me in the chat section. Understand, right? Let's code it without doing any further delay. Okay, The first thing what we need to do, we need to take the input from the user. So that's why scanner class, scanner sc is equal to new scanner, then system dot n. We need to take the input from the user value of m and n. So int m is equal to m means that is r means row. So instead of taking m you can take r. It's your choice. So sc dot next int, fine. Then c, that is column, sc dot next int, right? After taking the number of rows and number of columns, we need to take the elements of the matrix, but before that we need to create a matrix. So let's create a matrix. Int matrix is equal to new int, right? Here I need to define the number of rows, so that is r, and number of column, that is c. Fine. Let's take the element, take input element of the matrix, that is int I is equal to 0, I less than r, I plus plus. Then for int I, not I, let's take j is equal to 0, j less than c, then j plus plus. Okay, then we are going to check whether, like, we need to take, not check, we need to take the input. So matrix of ij is equal to sc dot next int, right? We are taking just input. Then after taking the input, we need to print the row index as a result now. So let's define one variable result is equal to, suppose there is one function that will do our task. Row, let's take any function name, row with maximum ones, right? And we are passing our matrix and also the number of rows and number of columns, right? Whatever the result it is, it will return, I will just print it here, system dot out dot println. Fine. Now our task is, we need to provide the definition of this method. Okay, let's do this. So public static int row with max ones, here we are passing the matrix, then int r and int c, number of rows and number of columns, right? So our logic is, first we need to define variable na, int max count, because in the max count it will store the maximum number of count of 1. So right now 0, and also we need to return the row index. So let's define one more variable, row index, initialize with -1, right? Okay, now let's traverse over the matrix and check in each and every row. For int I is equal to 0, I less than r, then I plus plus. For int j is equal to 0, j less than c, j plus plus. But for each row I need to count, so let's define one more variable to count number of ones present in each row, right? So that's why I have defined here count variable. Just simply add the check here, if matrix of ij, that particular value is 1, if, then we will increase our count for that particular row, right? Now whatever the count it will come, okay, whatever the count will come, it will increases by count. Then we will check here, after counting the 1, here we will check if this particular count in this particular row, if it is greater than max count, then I will simply update the max count variable. Max count is equal to count. And also if it is greater, means in this particular row is presenting containing the maximum number of ones, so I will update our row index also, because I need whatever the I value, right now. Yeah, that's it. Then after we will simply after this for loop, we will simply return the row index. row index. Fine. Yes, I think we did it. Let's try to run it. We need to give the number of number of rows, that is 3. Sorry, okay, mistake. What? So we need to import now. Import java dot util dot asterisk. Let's try to run it again. Let's give the value of number of rows, that is 3, then number of columns, that is 3, then let's give the values, that is 0 1 0 0 1 0, then 1 1 0 1 1 0, and then 1 1 1. So here we are getting 2 as output, right? So there is slightly mistake because we have started the index 0 index, na? So that's why here we are getting 2, but I need to add 1. So here I will add +1. So for every like matrix you can get the result, correct result. So let's try with try again. What was the element? 0 1 0, then 1 1 0, then 1 1 1. So now we are getting 3. So it's not like that only for this matrix it will work. No, you can give other input, you will get the correct result. Fine everyone, till it's fine. Just do let me know in the chat section if everything is fine. What is the time complexity and space complexity for this? I am reading your chats. What is the time and space complexity? Can anyone tell? Any guesses? Someone is saying, can you explain it once again? This is live class. If I will start explaining the same question and again, then I will get you are teaching very slow, right? So instead of saying explain again, just rewind the video and watch there again. Okay, fine everyone. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, fine. So the time complexity, someone is saying order of n square. Yes, yes, order of n square. But what is n? What is n? Someone is saying order of n. No, order of n square is the correct. But what is n? So instead of saying order of n square, let's say time complexity is order of r into c. That is number of rows into number of column. Right, everyone? So, what about the space complexity? To solve this, we are not taking any extra space, right? So order of 1. Just by for creating the matrix, we have created 2D array. That's it. So to solve this, we are not taking any extra space. That's why order of 1. Yes, yes. Fine. Okay. Let's move to the next problem. This is also a very good problem. Just see. Let's read out the problem statement. Given a non-empty array of integers nums, okay, every element appears twice. Fine, except for one. Find that single one. Okay, fine. So basically we have given integer nums array and each and every element appearing twice. Twice means 2 times. Right now? So what we need to do? we need to find the single one. Basically it is saying one element is there which is appearing only one time. So in that, like in the case, we need to find that particular single element, right? And the question is also saying you must implement a solution with a linear runtime complexity. Linear, just keep in mind, and use only constant extra space. So basically the extra space is not allowed. Fine. Let's see the input example. If you see, this is nums array 2 to 1. Here 2 is coming 2 times and 1 is coming only one time. So that's why in the output we are getting 1. What is 1? This particular element. Why? Because it is appearing only one time. Got it? See the second example. 4 is coming one time and 1 is coming here and here, means 2 times, and 2 is coming here and here. So basically 2 is coming also 2 times. 1 is coming 2 times, 2 is coming 2 times, but 4 is coming only one time. So that's why in the output is 4, because the question is saying find the single one which is appearing only one time. Question is clear to all? Question is clear to all? I think it's easy, na? Let's just see the how can we approach it. See, there are various methods to solve this. The first approach will come inside your mind. Let's try to traverse it. Suppose I am taking this particular example, that is 4 1 2 1 and then 2. Okay, suppose I'm going to traverse, and the first approach will come that let's create a map. I hope everyone is thinking about the map, because I need to count the frequency of each number, right, of the of each element of the array. So suppose we have created a map. Here it is key and value, means here is element and how many times this particular current element is appearing, right? So the first element is 4. I will add into the map. Right now one time it is coming. Then 1 is not present into the map. I will keep it, I will put into the map. How many times? One time. Then 2 is not present into the map. I will put how many times it is coming? One time. Then again we are getting 1 is already there. So again we are getting, so I will update the frequency. So now the count of 1 will be 2. Then next element is 2. 2 is already there into the map. So 2 is coming again. So I will increase the frequency. Yeah, that's it. Then out of bound. So we will stop. If you see here, only this particular element, the frequency of this 4 is 1. Right now? So in the output, I will just print this, return this particular key, right? Particular element. Got it? This is the simple approach. Right, everyone? Let's try to code it without doing any further delay. Let's try to code it. Till it's fine. If you have doubt, you can comment in the comment section. I am reading your chat as well. Okay. In between. Let's do it. Let me remove all these. Okay. So what we need to take? We need to take an input array. So I'm not going to take from the user input. I'm just directly defining int. If you see here, integer nums array we need to take. So int nums array, and you can pass your values directly 2 comma 2 comma 1. Okay, so the approach is like this. First we will create a map, has map, and has map is storing key and value pair. So what is the type? What is the type? Integer. I hope everyone knows how to create map. Okay, so I'm giving map. This is the name of the map. Here you can give anything, xyz, whatever you want. The new has map. Fine. Okay, let's traverse over the nums array. Int I is equal to 0, I less than n. What is n? N is nothing but nums dot length. Okay, let's define it also, this one also. So int n is equal to nums dot length. Fine. So we need to put into the map dot put. I hope everyone knows how to add the element into the map. So map dot put the current number, that is nums of I. Then map dot get or default method we will use. I hope everyone knows about it. If you have doubt, you can ask. Why we are using get or default method? Because we need to increase the frequency if it is appearing again, right now. So nums of I, initially it is 0. If it is coming, then I will increase the corresponding count. Okay, that's why comma 0 plus 1 every time if it is coming again. Fine, that's it. Then after, so we have put all the elements and their corresponding frequencies into the map. Then after that we will just traverse over the map. Just listen carefully, we will traverse over the map. Not like, just we will check whether the, like, what is the value, of each element. Here value is 2 for this one, here value is 2 for this 2, but value is 1 for this 4. This is nothing but these are the elements of the nums array na? So here I will traverse over the nums array and will check the corresponding frequency, right? So let's traverse over the nums array. Int I is equal to 0, I less than n, then I plus plus. Here I am going to check if map dot get of this particular number, that is nums of I, that particular number corresponding frequency, what is the value of that particular number. If it is 1, means we got the single element. Yes, if it is 1, then I will store into the result variable. Suppose result we have defined, let's define it, and this particular number, current number, and we will simply break the loop, right? And in the last we will just simply print system dot out dot println what, this result, right? But before, here I need to define here result. Let's define it int result, let's initialize with 0. Let's try to run it. Okay, yeah, we are getting 1. That is correct, because here 1 is appearing only one time. Let's check for the other input. 41212. So 4 comma 1 comma 2 comma 1 comma 2. So let's run it again. Yes, now we are getting 4 as the output. That is correct, because 4 is appearing only one time. Got it, everyone? This is simple. What is the time complexity? Please do let me know in the chat section. Correct. What is the time complexity? See, I know everyone knows about the jar. I will explain that one also. But suppose this particular problem is coming like in front of you the first time, then the first approach will come inside your mind using map. That's why I am explaining this. But this is not the optimal. That's why I am asking, what is the time complexity? What is the time complexity? So if you see, any guesses? Any guesses? This is very simple since we are traversing each and every element of the nums array. So the time complexity is, let me, yes, time complexity is order of n, and space complexity is also order of n, because we are using map right now. This is method 1 using map. Got it, everyone? Correct, order of n. Now, but the question is explicitly saying you must implement solution with a linear runtime complexity and use only constant extra space. but here we are using order of n extra space, right? So this solution is not optimal right now. So let's add one more page. Let's try to think about the optimal solution, that is optimal solution, that is without using the extra space. So the one thing, the one question, like how you are able to think about the jar operation, like with the jar operation solution is the optimal, how do you memorize, like have you memorized the solution, that's why you are saying jar operation will be the optimal solution using jar? So let me tell you, for your understanding, I have attached one slide. If you see jar concept, I hope everyone knows. Just say this: if we have 0 a value and b value, and we are doing the jar operation in between two, jar means nothing but exclusive or, exclusive or, here I have attached jar, we represent like this. Okay, the jar stands for exclusive or, exclusive or. Okay, if both are equal, just so see this, jar gives 1 only if the bits are different, otherwise it gives 0. So here bits are same, that's why we are getting 0, right? You just see this here, 1 and 1 both are same, that's why we are getting 0. This is the important thing. If bits are same, then we are getting 0. If bits are different, 0 1 or 1 0, then in this case we are getting 1. Okay, fine everyone. So here, from here we can conclude, if two elements are same, means we are getting 0, right? So the same approach we are going to apply in our question. So let's discuss the optimal solution using jar. Okay, sir, only this class video pattern is enough for TCS exam? Obviously no, not. You need to work hard, you need to watch the previous lectures also. Okay, so I'm just like working hard to cover all the patterns for you. Okay, let's see using jar, how can we do it? So let's create our array, whatever we have, 2 2 2 1. Okay, the output is, for this input nums array, the output is, we already know output is 1 na? Because 1 is appearing only one time. Just see, we already know the jar operation. If 0 0, then we are getting 0, that is this, 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. If both are same, then we are getting 0. If bits are different, we are getting 1. We already know, this is the concept, right now? Just now I explained. Just see, we are going to traverse over the nums array. Okay, and we are going to take the jar operation in each every element. Just see, the first element is 2, so let's define one jar variable. So this is jar variable initialized with 0. Okay, so now we have jar is 0. So in bit format, in 4 bit I am writing like this, 0 0 0. This is also 0, right? Okay, then the first element is 2, 2 na. So 2 means what? 1 0 in the binary, so I am writing like this, and we are going to perform jar operation in between 2. So 0 0 both are same, 0 both are different, we are getting 1, both are same, 0 both are same, 0. So this is nothing but again 2. So whatever the result we are getting, we are going to update our jar variable with this newly updated value. Got it? Let's move to the next element, that is 2 again. I'm going to do the same thing, 0 0 1 0. Let's do the jar operation again. Both are same, then again 0. I'm applying these rules only. Both bits are same, so 0 0 0. So here we got 0. right? So here I am going to update the jar variable. The next element is 1. So 1 is nothing but like this. So 0, in 4 bit I am writing. Let's do the jar in between 2. So 0 1, that is 1 because both are different. If bits are same, then it will give 1, 0, right? Okay, so this is again jar because we are updating. So basically what we are doing like this: jar is equal to jar with num, whatever the number, nums of I, right? So this operation we are performing simply in the loop for int num. I'm traversing over the nums array. That's it. Okay, and the last we will simply print. So this is nothing but 1 na? So this is our result. So in the last we will simply print this jar value. Got it? This is all about the code. See this? This is very simple. Only 2-3 lines of code. Got it, everyone? Correct. Same number, jar with same number, it will give 0. Right now? Okay. So got it, everyone? Let's try to code it. If meanwhile, if you have any doubt, you can ask in the chat section. Okay. So let's code it. So the first thing, let's define the variable int jar is initialized with 0 and simply traverse over the nums array int nums, and we are going to update jar, taking the jar each and every element, that is jar is equal to jar with each element, that is num, right? Those who are facing buffer issue, just do let me know in the chat section. Now it's fine to everyone, visible. Because of the light I was just facing the internet issue. Now it's fine, just do let me know. I hope so. Someone is asking, can we use frequency array with order of 1 space complexity? Frequency array, yes, you can think, I think. But here in this particular solution also we are not using any extra space, so the order of 1 will be the space complexity for this as well, I think, right now. Got it? Just do let me know in the chat section if everything is fine now. Audible and connected, no buffer. If yes, then we will move ahead. Right? Okay, no problem. Thank you. Okay, let's move to the next. So in this solution we are getting order of n time complexity, right now. The time complexity is order of n, and also the space complexity is order of 1, because we are not. Yes, jar solution gives only one answer. Correct. The next problem, minimum bit flips to convert number. Okay, let's read out. A bit flip of a number x is choosing a bit in the binary representation of x and flipping it from either 0 to 1 or 1 to 0. So what does it mean? So basically we need to find out the minimum number of bit flip to convert into a number. So let's take example. For example, x is equal to 7. Okay, x is equal to, so in this case the binary representation is 111. We already know 1 1. Write the first bit from the right to get 110. So from the right, if I will flip this, then we will get 110, right? If flip the second bit from the right to get 101, second bit means this one, so we will get 101, right now this particular 7. Okay, flip the fifth bit from the right. Okay, so 111, this is 7. Where is the fifth bit? So this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. This is the fifth. This one is the fifth. So let's flip it. Then we will get it 1 here instead of 0. Then remainings are same. Right now? So that's why we are getting 10111. Right? So like this we need to flip. So what is our main task? Given two integers, start and goal. Fine. Return the minimum number of bit flips to convert start to goal. So basically in the input we have two things, start and goal, right? What we need to do, we need to convert the start value into the goal by just flipping the bit. Okay, and whatever the number of bit we are flipping, that minimum number of bit we need to return as a output. Got it, everyone? Someone is saying again lag. Any lagging again? Just let me check my internet connectivity. Now it's fine. Just do let me know in the chat section. It's fine. Any lagging is there still? Fine. Okay. Just see. Lag in between. Now it will work fine, I think, because I have connected my Wi-Fi. Right? Okay. Let's move. Let's try to solve it. Just see this example. We have 10 right now. Start is 10. Yes. Start is 10. 10 is nothing but in binary 1 0 1 0, right now, and goal is again that is 7. So what is 7? That is 1 1 1. Okay, fine everyone, thanks for letting me know. Now it's working fine. Okay, okay. So 1 1 1. So our main target is to convert 10 into the 7. In the binary representation of these two numbers, we need to flip. So how can I get this 0 1 1 1? The first thing, I need to flip this 0 with 1. Then we are getting 1. Fine. This is matching. We are happy. This is not matching. Then again flip. This is not matching. Then again flip. So basically 3 times I did the flipping thing right now. So that's why we are getting in the output as 3. Fine everyone? Okay. 3 times. Fine. But how can we solve? If you just see, let me add, start is 10. Let's do it 1 0 1 0, that is binary representation. Then goal is 7, that is 0 1 1 1. If we are going to take the jar operation in between two elements, two number, Then what will happen? Just see. 0 1 both are different, so means 1 we are getting. Here both bits are same, 1 1, then means we are getting 0. Then 0 1 both are different, so 1, both are different, no 1. So suppose I have stored this particular result into the variable n. Okay, so we are getting n is equal to this. After doing the jar operation, after taking the jar operation between these two, start and goal, if we see number of ones here, here 1, here 1, and here, how many number of ones present in this binary representation? 3. So that's why we can say the output is 3. So after taking the jar operation between the given two start and goal elements, goal numbers, we will check what is the number of ones present into this result. I will count and I will return that. Got it, everyone? This logic is very simple using jar. Fine, everyone? Let's try to code it. But the one more thing, how can we count? How can we count the number of ones present in the binary representation? There is inbuilt function. There is one inbuilt function, integer dot bit count. Bit. So basically I need to count the bit, na? Bit count in the n value. So it directly it will return the number of ones present in the n. Okay. And apart from this, suppose this particular inbuilt method is not applicable, is not allowed to use, then how can we do it? So that approach we also need to think. We should know. Right now? So basically to count the number of ones present in the binary representation is called as count set bit. Listen carefully. Count set bit. Set bit means 1, number of 1 that is present into the binary representation of any number. So how to count set bit? There is approach. Whatever the number you have, and I will do -1 in that number. So let's take, what is this n? After taking this 1101 means 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 1, then 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. So 8, 4, 12, 13. So basically this n is nothing but 13. So here n is 13. So let's write it here 13. So in binary 1, 1, 0, 1. Right? So let's do n minus 1, that is 12. So this approach I am telling you to count the number of ones present in the binary representation of any number. How to count set bit, how to count 1. So what is 12? I hope everyone knows 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay, so let's do AND operation in between two. So we already know what is AND operation. So 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. If both bits are same, then we will be able to get the 1. Both are same, getting 1. Okay. So whatever the n I have, I will do n minus 1, then I will take the AND operation. So I will update the result with n. Then again I am going to do. So right now n is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. This is nothing but 12. Right? So that is 1, 1, 0, 0. I will do n minus 1 again, that is 1, 1. So that is 11. In the binary representation, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay? So I will do the AND operation in between again. So 0, 0, 0, both are same, then I will get 1. So right now n is 1, 000. This is nothing but 8. I think, yes, to the power 0. Yeah, this is nothing but 8. So n is equal to 8 we are getting, 1, 000. Then again I will follow the same approach, that is n minus 1, that is 7. So 7 is nothing but 111. Right now? So let's do the same thing, AND operation in between. So 0, 0, 0, 0, because both are not same. So when we are getting n value is 0, then we will stop doing this n into n minus 1. This thing, that is n is equal to n AND operation between n minus 1. This thing I am doing this step while n is not equal to 0, right everyone? And every time we are increasing the count. Just see this. The first time we got this, so count plus plus, that is one time, then again two time, then again three times. So basically we perform three times, so means three ones are present in the n value. Just see this, three times. Got it? So this is the logic to count the number of set bit in the n value. Got it everyone? I hope got it. Let's try to code it directly. Okay. So we need to take two things now. If you see, two things means two values, that is start and goal. Let's take uh, scanner sc is equal to new scanner int start sc dot next int. If you found any difficulty, just do let me know in the chat section. I will try to help. Someone is saying I need more session. This session is useful. Also, please teach in DSA book in your platform. Okay, thank you. If you are finding this useful, session useful. The one more thing. After live session, just please comment and do like the session. It will motivate. Then I will bring more session. Okay, fine. Okay, the two things we need to take, int start and int what was goal, right? So goal sc dot next int. Fine everyone, till here is fine. Then after that, what the approach is that side right now I told. First I will do the end of jar operation in between start and goal, and whatever the n will come, I will count the set bit with the help of this logic. Right now this particular block of code, right everyone? Or what you can do is if you're not willing to do this, you can directly use integer dot bit count. I will write, no need to worry. So let's define n variable and do the jar operation start and goal. Fine. Then after that, count the set bit. You can directly count system dot out dot print ln. There is a method like integer dot bit count, I think. Yes, let's try to run it. So basically this particular inbuilt method will give you the number of ones present in the n value. Let's try to run it. Here I need to give the start value and goal value. What was 10 and 7 na? So 10, then 7. See, here we are getting 3 as output. That is correct. Got it everyone? Right? Suppose this particular inbuilt method is not working. Suppose the question is saying it is not allowed to use this particular inbuilt method. Then we need to use that particular approach, n and n minus 1 approach. So just now I told na, the first thing we will define the count variable, int count is equal to 0. Then we will simply run a loop while n is not equal to 0. Then we will do the perform the same operation and with n minus 1. Got it? And every time we are doing the AND operation, we will increase our count because we need to count na. And in the last, whatever the count variable will store, that is our result. So system dot out dot println, that is count. Got it? Let's try to run it again and give the Values, what was the values? 10 and 7, na? Yes, 10, then 7. Yes, again we are getting 3 as output. That is correct. Got it, everyone? Any doubt? Is there inbuilt function in Python? I hope you can check it over the Google. You can Google it. These kind of questions you can Google it over the, like, whatever the doubts you have. Just Google it. I think yes. Okay, fine, everyone. Any doubt till here? I hope so. No. Should I move to the next problem? Let me tell you again. Don't think TCS will ask only the array and string based problem, because in the previous year they asked graph problem as well, tree problem, linked list problem, right? So we need to cover all the problems, all kind of problems, right, everyone? Fine, everyone, just do let me in the chat section like everything is fine, you got the code. Should I move to the next? Okay, I'm moving. Okay, fine. So now I have taken tree traversal because this is also important. If you know the tree traversal technique, importantly like in order traversal, pre-order traversal, post-order traversal, then you will be able to solve a lot of problems based on the tree traversal technique. Okay, so let's quickly understand all these patterns on these traversal technique. So the first in a traversal technique is in order. Please like the session. If you want more like these sessions, then I will bring more sessions like this. Hope you are enjoying it, right? Okay, someone is saying, sir, again show the code. See, this is the code. Okay, you can take the screenshot or you can try it by yourself. Fine, let's move to the next. Tree traversal revision. The first technique that we are going to learn is in order traversal. So basically in order traversal, first we traverse the left subtree, then we will traverse the root, then we will traverse the right subtree. This is the rule. So as the name itself suggesting, in order, whenever we are finding in order means root will come in between left subtree and right subtree. Okay, so root will come in between L and R whenever we are getting in order. Got it? So basically in the in order traversal method, the left subtree is visited first, then root node, and then finally the right subtree. Let's take the example like this for your understanding. Suppose this is our tree, binary tree, right? So if you see, this is root. I hope everyone knows. The left side will be considered as left subtree, and this right side will considered as right subtree. So according to the in order traversal, first we will traverse the left subtree, means this part, then root node means this part, and then finally the right subtree means this part. Got it? So the algorithm step by step is very simple. We are going to use recursion. Traverse the left subtree recursively. How recursively? So means we will call the same method. Suppose there is a method in order, we are going to call the same method again recursively for the left subtree. How can I pass the left subtree? Root dot left. Simple. This is root. Dot left means left subtree. Okay, and then widget process the root node means print the value, the root value. So here we will print system.out.print, that is root value. Okay, then traverse the right subtree recursively. Suppose there is the same method, that is in order, we are going to call the same method, but here we are passing the right subtree. So how can I pass? Root, this is root dot right. So here I will write root dot right subtree. That's it. This is the code also. This is very easy. Got it? Fine, everyone? Let's see the example. How, let's suppose it is given a binary tree. We need to find out the in order traversal. In order traversal. Just now I explained. The rule is left, root, and then right. Got it now? So we are going to follow the same rule. Just see. This is root. Okay? And this is left. This is left subtree. And this is right subtree. So what should I write in the in order? Can anyone guess? Just try to write the in order traversal for this. So this is root node and this is left. This is right. Right now? So if you see, you can consider it. So this is left subtree, but you can consider it as a new a tree. So in this, again, this is root for this left subtree, and this will be the left, this will be the right. Right now? So what I need to write? First left. So what is left? That is 2. Then root. What is root? That is 5. Then right. What is right? That is 8. Right after root. So we processed left subtree. Right now this part is done. Then after root. So this is root. That is 10. Then after right subtree. So this is right subtree. You can consider it as a new tree. Okay. So this will be the root node. Here will be the left subtree and here will be the right subtree. So here left is null. So here I will not write anything. Then root. So root is 15. Then right. So right is 20. So that's it. 2, 5, 8, 10, 15, 20. Yes, correct. Correct. I got the response as well. Great. Just make the class interactive. Please like the session. This will motivate me. And also please comment after the session. Okay. If you need the next part before the exam. Okay. And if you need some recorded session also, I will bring more like these. Okay. Just comment in the comment section. Fine. And please like. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I hope everyone got this right now. So for your like, you can take it as exercise, that is homework. Okay, please comment the solution of this in order traversal. I am not going to write. Okay, don't think it's critical, it's complex. No, this is not complex. Okay, just try to think and write the in order traversal for this tree. Okay, and post your answer in the comment section. I will check. Okay, after the live session, or you can also comment in the live session as well. Got it, everyone? Let's move to the next. Okay, fine. So after the in order traversal, we are going to revise the pre-order traversal. So just see this. Pre means pehle. So means whenever we are finding the pre-order, which means root will come first, then left, then right. This is the rule that we need to keep in our mind. So in the in order, what was there? In the in order, it was left, then root, then right. So basically root was coming in between. But here in the pre-order, root will come first, then left, then right. Just keep in mind, left subtree will always come first before the right subtree. Got it? So we process the current node. Current node means that is root 1 it is talking about, before visiting its child. Right now? So first we will print root, then we will process the left subtree, then right subtree. Got it? So the algorithm is also very simple. Visit process the root node means we will be going to print the value immediately, whatever the value, right? Then we will traverse the left subtree recursively. So means the first thing we will print system.out.print root value. Got it? Then also suppose there is a method pre-order. Okay, suppose, and we are going to call the same method again, and but here we are passing the root dot left, that is the left subtree. Got it? And then we are going to call the same method again pre-order by passing root dot right subtree. Got it, everyone? Yeah, this is all about this code, right? First we will print the root node, then left subtree recursively, then right subtree recursively. That's it. Got it, everyone? Just let's write the code also on the platform, lead code platform, and try to compile and run also. Yes, the first thing, binary tree in order traversal. Just now explain. Now in order, listen carefully, in order, not pre-order. So for in order, what we need to write? So basically if you see here, I need to return as a list of integer. So we need to create a array list. Why? To store the result. Okay, integer. Suppose list, list name is list, then new array list. Got it, everyone? Fine. What I told just now, this is very simple. In the in order, just a minute. Yes, in the in order, first we will traverse the left subtree. So we are going to call the same method again, that is in order traversal. Control C, Control V, and we are passing the root dot left. Root dot left. Fine. Then after left, we need to print the root value. So here we are not going to print. Instead of printing, we are going to add into the list. Why? Because we need to return as a list of integer. So here instead of printing, we are adding into the list. Okay, list dot add, that is root value. Got it? Then after that, so left part is done, root value is done, then right. So going to call the same method in order traversal and passing the root dot right. Fine. And in the last we will simply return our list. Got it? But apart from this, we can also add one base condition. If root is null, then what will happen? Can anyone tell? If root is null means there is no node in the tree. So in that case, our list will be empty. So that's why we will simply return the list. That will be the empty, right? In that case. Got it? Let's try to run it. I hope it should work. Yes, accepted. Right now, let's try to submit it as well. This is the code for in order, not pre-order. I will write the pre-order code also. Yeah, accepted. Right, everyone? Let's try to write the pre-order also. The same thing. See, if I already written. Okay, I'm just explaining. Array list we have created, right? The base condition I have attached, that is if root is null, then we will simply return the list. Got it? Okay. And this is pre-order na. So pre-order means the first thing we will print or we can add into the list, that is root value. Then left subtree, then right subtree. That's it. And in the last we are returning the list. Got it? The same code I am writing. Instead of printing, we are adding into the list. That's it. In pre-order, root, left subtree, then right subtree. That's it. Got it, everyone? Can anyone tell what will be the output for this? For your example, I am taking. Let me write it. Then I will give you the one homework. So the pre-order we need to write now. Pre-order. So this is sorry. Yeah. This is root. Yeah. This is root. The pre-order says first print the root, then left, then right. So this is the rule for pre-order. So this is root. So I will add 10. Then this is the left, this is the right. So for the left, you can consider it as again a new tree. So this will be the root. Then this is left, then this is right. So after root, left, right. So 2, 8, 2, 8. So left part is done, root is done, and left part is also done. Then right part. So you can consider the right subtree also as a new tree. So this will be the root. So I will write root according to the rule, that is 15. Then left, so left is null, so I will not write. Then right, that is 20. That's it. This is our output. 10, 5, 2, 8, 15, 20. Correct. Correct, George. Yeah, correct answer. Got it, everyone? So similarly, I have attached here one more problem. This is your homework problem. Please comment the answer for this. Okay? Fine, everyone? I will check your answer as well. This is the pre-order traversal I'm asking. Got it? Let's move to the next. Post-order traversal. Post-order traversal. Now, as the name itself suggesting, post. Post means baad mein, after. So root will come in the last. Got it? So the first thing we will explore the left subtree, then right subtree, and then in the last we will explore, we will process the visit the root node. Got it? So rule is simple: left, right, and then root. Simple, na? So we visit the children first. Children first means left, then right. Always just keep in mind. First left, then right. And the parent root in the last. That's it. So the algorithm is also very simple. Traverse the left subtree recursively. So means suppose we have a method post order. So we are going to pass root dot left subtree. Okay, then traverse the right subtree recursively. Suppose there is a method post order, same method we are calling, but here we are passing root dot right. Got it? Then widget process the root node, means print the value. So here we can print system dot out dot println the root value, root dot val. Got it? This is the simple code, recursive code, right? Here you can add the base condition, just now I explained. Right, everyone? So let's write the code for this also. For the post order, I think I have already written, I think, yes, the same thing. I think you got it. Okay, no need to write again. Here we have created list, then added the base condition. If root is null, then we will simply return the list. Then we are calling the post order traversal, the same method. We are passing the root dot left subtree, right? Then calling the same method, passing the root dot right subtree. Then in the last we are printing. Instead of printing, we are adding into the list that we have created, because the return type is here list of integer. Got it? And simply in the last we are returning the list. Got it? This is also easy. Fine, everyone? Got it? Easy, na? So we learn all the three techniques: in order, pre-order, post order. So in the next lecture, I will be taking the problem based on these traversal technique. At that time, I will not explain again. Okay? Till it's fine, na? So I have one more question. No need to worry. If you like the session, if you are finding the session useful, just please like the session. Please like and comment. See, apart from this, let me follow my duties. So there is one course also, crash course. You can join if you want. Okay, because actually in the course, this is TCS course, TCS NQT crash course. You can join in the content section. You can go and check. We are following this particular TCS roadmap each and every week. Daily live classes is going on. DSA white book also we have launched. Okay, TCS NQT 2025 questions asked questions we have solved, 2024 asked questions, recording videos you will find, and also the recording videos of old batches, recording videos of new batches you will get, practice set, test series, mock test, all those things you will get. Okay, fine everyone. If you are finding useful like these sessions, you can join our course if you want. There is no any force. Okay, fine everyone. Let's move our main thing. Okay, okay, this is post order now, so I have attached example for this also, the post order. Let me write it, then I will give you one example, like one exercise for your homework. So let me write it here, post order. Let's do it fast. Can anyone tell what will be the post order? Just see, in the post order just now we learn left subtree, then right subtree, then in the last we will process the root value, right now. So this is root, this will be the left, and this will be the right. So in the post order, left subtree we need to visit first. So explore the left. So this will consider a new. So this is the root, this root value, this is left, this is right. So we need to write left. So 2, then right, that is 8, then root, that is 5. So we explored left side, all, right? Then right part. This is root, this is left, this is right. So left is null, I will not write. This is right, that is 20, and then root, that is 15. So right part is also done. Then in the last, root value, that is 10. So 2, 8, 5, 20, 15, 10. Let me check your answer. Aniket Singh is saying 5 to 8. 5 to 8. No. Okay, so you deleted. Fine, fine, fine. George is saying thank you, sir, but don't do in lead code platform. Okay, okay. So actually, those three problems were similar. That's why I used lead code platform. I know the TCS in the TCS compiler you have to write from the scratch. I know. Okay, fine. So this will be your homework. Please comment your answer in the comment section. The post order traversal for this. Okay, like the session and comment your answer for this homework, right? Let's move to the next problem. See, this is very important problem, let me tell you. Even this is also easy. If you solve this problem, let me tell you, if you solve this problem based on this, you will be able to solve two more number of problems, I think. Okay, this is very important problem. If you got the logic to solve this particular problem, then definitely you will get the other problems, other variation of this problem. Slightly changes will be there. Okay, fine everyone. Let's read out the problem statement. Before starting this, just let me know in the chat section. Till here, everything is fine. Fine na? Okay. Let's read out the problem statement. You are given row into column grid representing a map where grid ij is equal to 1 represents a land. Okay, so basically we have a row into column, that is matrix, right? So we have matrix like this. Okay, R into C, that is number of row into column. This is all. And the question is saying grid. This is grid. Okay, grid. So the question is saying grid ij is 1 if, then it will represent a land. Okay, if grid ij is 1, which represents the land, and grid ij is 0, which represents the water. Just keep in mind, if grid ij is 1, means this is land. If grid ij is 0, which represents the water. Till it's fine. Okay. So grid cells, so basically this grid will contain either 0 as 1, 0 or 1. So grid cells are connected horizontally, vertically, not diagonally. Just keep in mind. Horizontally means like this, in this direction, in this direction, that is left side, right side, that is horizontally, and vertically, that is upward, upside, downside, right? Not diagonally. Fine. The grid is completely surrounded by the water. Okay. And there is exactly one island. The question is saying there is exactly one island. Exactly one. So we need not to worry about that. If I will get the multiple island in our grid, then what will happen? So the question is explicitly saying exactly one island will be there. That is one or more connected land cells. So island is nothing but connected one. So basically this is grid. It will contain either 0 or 1, right now. So 0, 1, 0. Suppose 1, 1, 0, 1. Let's say 1, then 0. So this will be the one island from here to here, because grid Ij represents 1. If grid Ij is 1, which represents land, I need to find island, right now, island. So means we need to just think about the 1. So here we found 1, the connected with this one, connected with this one, connected with this one, connected with this one. So basically this is one island, and every grid, like in the given grid, there will be exactly one island. Got it? Now what we need to do? The island does not have lakes, meaning the water inside is not connected to the water around the island. One cell is a square with the side length 1. The grid is rectangular. Width, height, don't exceed 100, determine the perimeter. So just ignore this part. What we need to do? We need to determine the perimeter of the island. Just keep in mind, this is our main task. We need to calculate the perimeter. I hope everyone knows what is perimeter. Basically, in this case, we need to count the wall, right? So if you just see here, this is our grid, this is our island, right? This is our island. So what is the number of wall we need to find out? That is the perimeter we need to define, we need to count. Got it, everyone? If you are not getting, no need to worry, let's take the example, then you will get it. Yes. So in the input, let me change the color. Yeah, in the input we need to take the grid. Grid is nothing but it's a matrix, and matrix is nothing but it's a 2D array, right now? 2D array. Fine. So in the input we need to take grid as an input. Fine. And here in the output we are getting 16. How? Just see this, just look at this particular grid. This is our grid now. So if you see, so basically the colorful one is 1, here 1, here 1. Just see this 0, 1, 0, 0. So basically 0, 1, 0, 0. Then 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. Then 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. So 0, 1, 0, 0. Then 1, 1, 0, 0. So 1, 1, 0, 0. Got it? So this is our given grid. And the output we are getting 16. Just now I told we need to count the perimeter, we need to determine the perimeter of island. But the first thing we need to recognize where is the island in our grid. So this is island. This part, orange part, you can say. Orange part is island. Only one island is there. Okay. So from here to here. Fine. So how we are getting 16 as output? Just see this. Let me add the color. Yeah, red color. So yellow part, this I'm just coloring with the red. So this wall, 1, 2, this wall 3, and 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then 12, then 13, 15, 16, 17. How? 17. Uh, we did any mistake? How 16? Just one second. The 0, 1, 0, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, I counted wrong. 16, right now? So that's why we are getting 16. Got it, everyone? But the question is, how can we solve it? How can we solve it? Just say this. Okay, any comment? Yes, 16. Correct, correct. Just let me create the new table, like a grid for your understanding. Or instead of creating, let me erase this. Uh, okay, let me add the elements 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, then 1, 1, 1, 0, then 0, 1, 0, 0, then 1, 1, 0. Right. So what we can do is, first we will start traversing over the grid. Just listen my words. First we will HashMap. No, HashMap we can't use. Someone is saying, can you check my chat? Okay. Sir, I have buy your course, but in the course they have not teaching these questions. So can give me the topics name. So seriously? Okay. Okay. So you are talking about the Java or Python or C++? Yes, DFS. Anil. The correct. Anil is saying DFS. Yes. We need to use here DFS. Also you can use BFS. Okay. Just see this. And Vijay is saying, sir, can you give me the topics name so I will solve the problems related to this topic? Sure, I will provide. Okay. Okay. No need to worry. We will be bringing more sessions, Vijay. No need to worry. Okay, just let's focus on this. This is our grid. We are going to traverse here. Whenever we are getting one, listen carefully. Whenever we are getting one, so where we are getting one? Let me write it here. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. Then 0, 1, 2, 3. Vijay, one more thing. These kind of previous problems we already solved in our courses. Okay, you can check in the old batches, you can check in the recording sessions. Okay, Vijay? Fine, because in the live class I can't take like the same question and again. Okay, these questions already has been solved. We have already solved in the previous live classes. You can check it out. Fine. Let's traverse over the grid. Whenever we are getting 1, where we are getting 1, 0, 1. So this is the 0 comma 1. This is the position we are getting 1. Why we are focusing on 1? Because I need to first identify where is the island. So we need to find out the perimeter of that island na. So that's why here we are getting one island, that is 1. Hitan is saying, what is the question? Just now I explained, first we need to recognize where is the island, then we need to find out the perimeter of the island. That is the boundary. If you count yellow part, you will get the 16 as the output. Okay. So that boundary we need to count. So the first we are traversing, we are finding out where we are getting the 1. So 0 comma 1 is the position. So according to question, we can explore in the left, right, upside and downside, not the diagonally. So let's try to explore in the So here we are getting 1 na? Upside. So upside, if we are going to explore, means we are going out of the bound, out of bound. So in the upside, that is 0 comma 1, 0 comma 1, sorry, not 0 comma 1, the minus 1 here will be. So here instead of 0 it will minus 1, minus 1 comma 1, right? This is out of bound, correct na? So if you are exploring the downside, then downside, then this part, that is this one, that is nothing but 1 comma 1 block. Here we are getting again 1. Fine, we are just looking at this particular one, 0 comma 1, and we are exploring all the 4 direction. Upside, downside we saw, then left side. If you see at the left, we are getting 0, that is nothing but, that is nothing but what? That is water. So we can write 0 comma 0, this is nothing but 0 comma 0, that is water. Fine. And in the right direction, 0 comma 2, again we are getting in the right direction, that is 0, this is also water. If you see, if you see, for this one we are getting one boundary, right now. So if the out of bound, we are getting 1 as a parameter, one boundary. Then in the water section, in the left direction, if you are getting water, then again we are getting one wall boundary, right now, this part. Then in the, if we are looking at the right direction, then again we are getting 0, that is water, means we got one wall again, this part. So again 1. So 3 wall we counted till now. But what about one, this one? Again we need to explore this left side, right side, downside and upside. One more thing, if you are going to traverse, if you are going to explore the upside, again we are getting 1. So we will indulge, we will tired, yeah, indulge with the infinite loop, because whatever the block we traverse, visited, just mark it -1. Got it? Just mark it -1, which means we already traversed this one. Got it, everyone? Right now? So we are going to traverse this block. That is the 1 1. Okay. So let me write it here 1 1, 1 comma 1. So again we are going to traverse upside. Upside is -1. That is 0 comma 1 na? -1, this is -1. So we can't visit again because we already visited. So I am just writing cross. Then left side, again 1, left side, that is 1 comma 0, right now 1 comma 0. And what about the right side? 1 comma 2. And what about the downside? We are just focusing on this. What about the downside? Again 1, so that is 2 comma 1, right now. So if you see, again we need to explore. If you are moving, if you are just looking at the left side, for this one, see, we are visiting this. So let me write -1, because whatever the block with 1 cell with 1 I have visited, just mark it -1. So let's see that the left side. Yes, code with Abhay. Sir, is this recursion problem? Can we use DFS? Yes. We are marking it visited. So for this here, 1 comma 0 for this. So for this, just looking at this, for this, again we need to traverse the upward, downside, left side and the right side, right now. So if you are traversing the upside, again we are getting water. So if you are getting water, means we got one boundary, we got one boundary. So one perimeter, one wall we need to count. And if we are traversing at the left side, that is, this is out of bound, this is out of bound, again we are getting one wall. And suppose we are traversing, like we are exploring on the downside, we are getting water. So again we are getting one wall. Okay, and suppose we are looking at the uh, right side, but right side already -1 means that particular block we already visited, so we will not visit. So for this one we got 3 wall, this, got it. Okay, let's see 1 comma 2 means 1 comma 2 for this, but here mark it -1 because I already visited now, so mark it -1. Now we are going to see this part because this is connected. So for this again we have 4 choices, this side, this side, this side and this side. So this side, that is -1, this is -1 means already visited, so I will not do anything. What about the upside? Yes, we are getting one more. Upside we are getting one wall. So one wall. Why? Because in the upside we are getting water na. So in case of water, in case of out of bound, we are getting wall. That's it. That's a simple thing. And what about this side? Again we are getting water, so again one wall we are getting. And the downside again we are getting water, so again one wall we are getting. But what about this side? This part is already visited, so no need to look at this. Okay, for this again 3 wall we got. Similarly we will think about this 2 comma 1. So 2 comma 1. So for this, so let me visit this -1. Okay, so 2 comma 1, 2 comma 1, this mark it visited. Again in 4 direction, this one, above and down. So 2 comma 1 downside, downside will be this part 1, that is 3 comma 1, right now. So for this 2 comma 1, if you see this part I getting water, this part also I am getting water. So let me write, if you are getting water, one wall, if you are getting water, one wall for this side. And what about above? Already visited. But what about downside? Again one, so we need to explore again. So for this, so let me visit this, yeah, -1. So visit this. Again we have 4 choices, upside, left side, right side, left side and downside. So upside we will not go because already visited. This left side means again wall, so this part we already did. So again this is water na, so again one wall. In the downside we are getting out of bound, so in case of out of bound we also again one more wall. What about left side? In the left side again we are getting one, so we need to visit this in the left side, that is 3 comma 0. Fine. So if you see carefully, for this again we have 4 choices, this, but this one is already visited, so we will not do. But in the upside again we are getting water, again we are getting water, so one wall we are getting, right. In the left side out of bound, so in case of out of bound also we are getting one wall, so one wall again. And in the downside again we are getting one wall because out of bound, right. And what about the this direction? This direction means we already visited this, so we will stop. Okay, I think we covered all the ones, right? One island. If you count all the red ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 is our correct answer. That's why we were getting 16 as output. Logic is clear to all. Till here it's fine. Should I write the code? Should I write the code? Everything is fine till here. Any doubt? Just do let me in the chat section, because I gave my fully 100% to explain this, how we are getting 16. Right now, when I write the code, definitely you will get it. Okay? So should I write the code or any doubt you have? Okay, Anil is saying great explanation. Thank you, thank you. I hope I cleared your doubts. Right? So let's try to write the code. Okay. So whenever, let's listen carefully. Whenever we are getting one, then we are going to explore in the all four direction. Right now, like means if you see, whenever we here we are getting one, then we are trying to explore its neighbor, that is dfs. Dfs means depth. Just go on depth, right? Go into the depth. Whenever we are getting one, so we are going into the depth to check whether it is one. Then again we will do the same thing, exploring all the neighbors into the depth, right? So let's write the code. If you find any doubt, you can ask again. Okay, so I am taking the input right now. So int the 2D array I have to take. I hope everyone knows how to take 2D array. I'm just directly taking the input. What was the element? 0, comma, and again comma. Okay. In the first row, it was 0, 1. Okay. In the second row, triple 1, 0. Okay. In the third row, 0, comma. Okay. In the fourth, 1, 1, 0, 0. So 1, comma 1, comma 0, comma 0. Okay. Then after the first thing, what we need to do? What we need to do? We need to define one perimeter variable to count. But let's before that, let's define int row, that is grid size, grid dot length. Here I need to write grid. So grid dot length. Okay, int n is equal to grid of 0 dot length. So basically this is number of rows and number of columns, right now? Okay, Janvi is saying great explanation with sir, very useful session. Thank you. See, whatever the homework problem I have given, please comment. Okay, after the session, live session, please comment. And if you need more session, please comment. And also like the video, so it will motivate. Okay, fine. Okay, so after doing this, just traverse over the. So, but before that, see, let me tell you this problem already. I think this problem is present over the lead code platform also. Yes, lead code platform also. Okay, so suppose I am going to define this particular method. Right now, this is the same method I am just adding instead of writing. Okay, so no, not like this. Control is island perimeter, is island perimeter. Okay, and we are passing the our grid, that is grid. Okay, fine. So we need to define this particular method. So let's remove this. Let's define the same method. Let me copy. Okay, So let's write the int m, that is grid size, grid dot length, then n for grid of 0 dot length, right? The same thing we are going to do, what the same approach that I have discussed. uh, Traverse over the grid, int I is equal to 0, I less than m, then I plus plus, and then for int j is equal to 0, j less than m, not mn, then j plus plus. Okay, so we have to check whether if grid of ij is 1, then we need to call the dfs, right now dfs, because we need to explore the depth of that particular one. So dfs means we are going to pass the what grid and the I and j value, right? And if we are getting grid of 1, then in the each call of dfs we need to check the boundary, like we need to add we need to increase the perimeter na. So perimeter, suppose there is a variable perimeter and we are increasing that value, not increasing here, we need to return increasing. When we need to increase in this particular method, when we are going to provide the dfs method, then we need to return here, not increase. So here we, whatever the value it will return, that we need to return this dfs. Got it? But here I need to define perimeter variable also. So let me define it here. Perimeter int perimeter is 0, right? And after this, since it will return in integer, so let me return as a -1, any value. Okay, whatever it will return, otherwise it will return our result as a parameter. The main task is we need to just implement the dfs. Okay, so if you have any doubt you can comment. Someone is saying, sir, I am scared, these are hard questions. No, this is easy. So basically this is on the lead code platform, this particular question is marked as medium, but this is easy, just now explained na? See this, till it's fine. Now we have to define the dfs. So let's provide public void dfs, and we need to pass the grid int grid, then int I comma int j. Fine. What I told, when I need to count, when I need to increase the perimeter, two conditions, like if it is out of bound, then we need to increase perimeter plus plus, and if it is water, then we need to increase the perimeter, that by doing the perimeter plus plus. So that condition I am going to write, if I is less than 0, that is out of bound, I is greater or equal to m. Getting my point? Less than 0 out of bound, greater or equal to m, that is also out of bound for the row, and similarly for j is less than 0 or j is greater or equal to n, then also there will be the out of bound condition. So in this case we need to increase perimeter. But also one more case, if we are finding that is water, then grid of ij, if it is water, that is 0, then also we need to increase the perimeter, just now explained. If you see the explanation part, just see it here. If it is out of bound part, if it is water part, then we are getting the wall, right now. So that's why I have added these conditions. So here I need to write perimeter plus plus, after increasing, then we will return. Got it? Till it's fine. Then we need to visit that particular block. So if I am visited, then what we need to do? We need to update with -1. So here I will write grid of ij value, we need to mark at -1, right? But before marking it, we need to check if it is already visited or not. If it is already visited, then we need to return. Just see this, just see this part. Whenever we are getting this, whenever we are getting for this, when we were traversing upside, when we were exploring the upside, here we already visited because we are able to see -1. So we are returning back, we are not going to explore again, right now. So whenever we are getting here, we need to write if grid of ij is -1, means already visited, so we need to return, right? And if it is not visited, then we need to mark it visited. So basically this line is responsible for mark visited. Getting my point till it's fine, right? And what about if it is not -1, if it is not index out of bound, if it is not water, then we are going to explore again, right now. When we were getting 1, every time we were exploring in the all four direction, so means we need to call the method, we need to call the dfs again, but in which direction? For all the four direction. So here I will write dfs, we are going to call the same method dfs, calling the same method and passing the grid but in the all the direction, upward, downward, left side, right side. So here I will write I plus 1 comma j, right? And dfs passing the grid, then I minus 1 comma j. Hope you are getting this line. I plus 1, I minus 1, what does it mean? So in all direction we are writing I plus 1 means the downside, I minus 1 means the left side. So if you're writing dfs and passing the grade and then same I and then j plus 1, so j plus 1 means in this direction, right now, this direction is right direction. And similarly calling the same method, passing the grade and I and j minus 1 means, j minus 1 means this, that is the left side, I think, right? So all the four direction we have called the dfs again. Got it? I think we covered. Yeah, that's it. So basically this method will return the perimeter value. Here it will come the perimeter, then it will return again in the integer format, right? And here we are calling is island parameter. So let me write it here, otherwise it will show mistake. Okay, yeah. And whatever it will return, here I will print int result is equal to this. Let's print it. System dot out dot println, that is result. Got it? So let's try to run it. Let's see whether it will work or not. Oh, a lot of issue. What is land parameter? Is land parameter? What is the issue? Static context. Okay. Okay. So let me write it here. Public static, and also cannot find symbol and okay, okay. So here I need to define again because we haven't defined as globally, na? That's why here, because in this method it's not able to recognize, so that's why here I have to define. Let's try to run it again. Let's see. Okay, again, what is the issue? Reference from static block. I think, let me write, let me remove this static or int stat. Let's try to run it again. DFS public static. Let's run it again. See, this is the way to solve the errors, because I haven't memorized the solution, I haven't all those keywords. So whatever the error I'm getting, I'm just resolving, right? See this, we got our desired output, that is 16. Got it, everyone? Any doubt? Just do let me know in the chat section if you have. So how was the session? Just do let me know in the chat section. George is saying, really, bro, it's hard to me also. So this is medium level. Not medium, I think this is a easy level. Let me see. Yeah, this is easy. Just look at this problem. This is easy. So based on this pattern, you will be able to solve the medium level problem. Let me show you one more thing. If you see the similar question, then definitely you will be able to solve this one. Max area island, and also one more problem, number of island. Those problems definitely you will be able to solve this based on this pattern. Got it? Any doubt, anyone? Any doubt? Just do let me know in the chat section. So one request, please like the session and please comment after the session, okay? Because this will definitely motivate us. Fine, everyone? And also just now explain the TCS NQT crash course. If you want, if you find the session useful, you can join this course as well, because you can get the old previous batches recording as well, the live class recording as well, and also you will be getting the daily live class practice sets, whatever, everything, right? And also you can practice the DSA whitebook problem as well. Got it, everyone? Yeah, that's it for the today. Okay, Anil is saying, sir, why you are writing static? Okay, if you see, if you're not writing static, then you will get the error. Just now we saw, na? So basically, the static variable will called in the static block. So basically, let's try to run this without static first. See this? We are getting non-static variable. See, actually what we are doing here, this is non-static, and we are updating this perimeter variable that is non-static in the static method, right now. So that's why we need to mark it as static. And also in the main method is also static. So here I have passing, here we are calling the method that is static. So static variable will call with the help of static method inside the static block, basically. Got it? So this is the Java logic. Yeah, that's all. I hope you found it. If you run it again, then definitely you will get the correct answer. Okay, fine, everyone. This is all about the today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. If you really enjoyed it, do like the session and comment it for the next part. Okay, then we will bring it more for you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to end the session. Bye bye. If you need any suggestion, one more thing, if you need any kind of suggestion, do let me know in the chat section, in the comment section. We will improve. Okay. Thank you.